Good.
What has the last few weeks been like for you, just getting adjusted, getting settled on campus?
Night and day difference from Kennesaw. Definitely a big change. Practice is definitely harder, or workouts are definitely harder. But it's the same grind, same getting to know everybody again. It's more of a tight-knit group here. I like it. Everyone in the locker room is awesome. Coaches and everybody is. It's the main reason I came here. I'm excited to be here, and just really getting wound up, ready for practice, ready to actually get into it. But I'm looking forward to all the late nights and early mornings.
You mentioned night and day coming from Kennesaw to here.
Yeah.
Has there been anything that's been particularly surprising? Whether it's campus, whether it's classes, the workouts?
Workouts mainly.
Schmitty?
Yeah. Visit, nice guy, greatest. Got into an actual workout, and if you mess up, he's on you, but he's fair.
Right.
Workouts, the campus is a lot nicer. It's bigger, but it still feels homey, if that makes sense. I like the tightness of the community here. It's the classes are harder, I will say.
Yeah.
But it's a great time, no matter what you're doing.
What was that portal process like for you? I mean, getting into it from Kennesaw, and then who reached out to you first? Was it Doug Deacon? Who reached out to you first?
Yeah, Coach Deacon, he reached out to me first. Actually, the craziest thing about my recruiting process coming here is he actually FaceTimed me.
Okay.
I'd never heard of that. Just first call, first not contact, but texted for a minute. Then he FaceTimed me, and I'm like, this is different.
Right.
This is better. But going into the portal, I didn't know how big or how many people were gonna reach out. I knew I did good, but it was better than I expected.
Okay.
And I'm ecstatic to be here.
What stood out about those early conversations with Coach Deacon? You mentioned him FaceTiming you. What were your early impressions of him, and what did he kind of talk to you about?
Well, he was all get up and go, just straight. All right, this is what we're about. This is what the community here is like, and I think him calling me and what I got to learn was who he was as a person instead of just a coach.
Right.
I liked how tight-knit everything was, and then getting on the visit here, it was, we're doing this is what you want to see, and we talked about Soul Mission and FCA for probably 2 hours. It was insane. Like, the attention to detail that they have here is miles different from anywhere else.
Interesting. That just in everything, or in special teams kind of stuff specifically.
Everything. It's really everything. Special teams. We had we've done special teams meetings like installs in the red room, and it's getting into the nitty gritty. I've never really had that before, and it's Deacon knows all about all of that. And I was blown away when I learned that he never actually kicked or did anything. He was a quarterback, and he's just been in that job for so long that he's learned and adapted, and he figures out what each different kicker's process is, because no one's the same.
Right.
And he's just like the Albert Einstein of special teams.
Well, it seems like the results kind of speak for themselves. I mean, you even look at last year and just how well Oklahoma ranked in all the special teams categories. Did that part of it excite you?
Oh,
too?
Yeah. Coming in, he was talking about their special teams efficiency last year and what went into that, and part of it is the players, and Luke Elzinga and Zach, they were amazing.
Yeah.
They hunkered down and got through it and did what they did, and now they're going to their pro days and all that stuff. And it's exciting to see, and hopefully I get there someday. But it was like they were so efficient because Deacon could break down their film, look at what they were doing wrong, fix them, bring them back down to earth, and get their minds right to go play each and every week.
Right. That attention to detail, from him, does that make, tomorrow, the next few weeks, does that make it exciting just to actually get into the swing of things and that kind of stuff?
I'm looking forward to it. Never really had anybody out there to like film and break down film on the field. Mm-hmm. And once we actually get into the swing of things, I hope, or it will happen, but he's going to break down and pick apart the swing and the drop table and the steps, and it's always going to be what can we tweak minorly to make your A ball the best ball and make that ball consistent.
What is the goal of the specialist during spring?
During